Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities Coaching YouTube channel. Welcome to those of you who are new. Welcome back to those of you seasoned veterans. What we do around here is we give people outlets for social, psychological, and emotional related topics, coaching related topics. As a life, business, relationship, and entertainment coach, I work with people all over the world about a variety of topics. Today we're going to talk about schizophrenia. Before we get there, though, I do want to say, if you are dealing with providing emotional support to someone with schizophrenia or any other mental illness, having a support group for yourself is super helpful and valuable. And I do provide support services for people who have loved ones with various forms of illness so that they can find the strength to continue being supportive without being taken advantage of or burning out. Keep in mind that this audio is meant for educational purposes only. I do not have the ability to diagnose, nor would I want to, because I don't believe in the diagnostic process, the specific mental illness a person may have. But these are symptoms that someone who might be struggling with schizophrenia may have. First of all is delusions. A delusion is a thought that is repetitive, most commonly, that is out of the norm of accepted reality. This may be that they are the most powerful person in the world. This may be that they're being followed. This may be that they are getting messages from inanimate objects. This is a splitting of the mind in such a way that their sense of reality, which, and here's the hardest part, it's real for them, but it doesn't affect anyone else but them because it's a construct of their mind and how their mind is working or perceiving things at the time. Second, unlike to it, is hallucinating. So hearing or seeing things that are not there goes hand in hand for schizophrenics. These individuals may hear voices. They may claim to hear the voice of God or the devil or other spiritual beings. They may claim to have knowledge of future events in a way that would be abnormal. They also might act on the words or sights or things that they are dealing with through the hallucinogenic state of mind. That is, a voice tells them to do something and they do it. Unfortunately, Hollywood and other forms of media have, in fact, heightened these two first symptoms to the point where everyone who is dealing with any form of schizophrenia in mainstream society is first seen or depicted as crazy. Most of the time, these folks are harmless unless they have comorbid conditions where they have a violent tendency already in place. But even then, it can be controlled with medication therapy and other methodologies. But the challenge is many times these individuals who are going through delusions and hallucinations are very scared. They're frightened by the world. They're frightened by change. They're frightened by anything they don't understand. And so, in a lot of cases, these individuals are very vulnerable to the power of suggestion and looking for a way out of their situation. The next thing to consider is their ability to focus on one topic, on completing a thought, sentence, idea, concept, or project is drastically reduced. This is because their mind, again, is splitting in so many directions that they may even have disorganized speech or the inability to speak clearly. They may start a sentence and trail off into another, or start rants or some form of, negativity in a way where, 30 seconds later, 60 seconds later, 90 seconds later, they have no idea where they are, even physical surrounding lives, or they may have forgotten what they were originally talking about, so therefore following through on a task would be exceptionally difficult. The next thing in this is they will take a physically stoic effect. Now, catatonia is the idea of non-movement for several minutes, hours, sometimes even days, but also they may stare off into space, fixated in one way, have very little emotion or expression, have an inability to kind of change that focus or expression. The tone of their voice may change to something almost robotic or repetitive, and they become detached emotionally from just about every bit of surroundings. The unwillingness to interact with social surroundings and emotional and physical surroundings can also be a great indicator. The last thing on the list is memory loss. So, number one, they may not have memories of things that were meaningful to them from the past. In other words, it's almost like their mind is struggling to function and almost overheating. But also, they may have lack memory of a recent event such as something earlier in the day or in the last few hours, because again their ability to focus is so negatively affected that at the end of the day they're really dealing with kind of needing to be on multiple inputs just to be able to survive. So hopefully this has been helpful to you, and I encourage you to reach out if you need assistance and to keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment. Till next time, everybody.